Welcome to TransDesign TV, coming to you from the Transportation Design Department at Art Center College of Design in Pasadena. This episode, Chip Foose. You might have heard of Chip. He does have his own TV show. He's like a mad scientist of cars, creating custom hot rods in his shop in Orange County.
This is a brand new Corvette. We're pulling the body and all the exterior panels off to get down to the raw chassis. We've got a 65 Impala. We're going to change the proportions of that car, shorten it a little bit. We're going to extend the wheelbase on this chassis, and then we're going to mate the two cars together. It's easy to come up with an idea. It's what you do with that idea that's hard. I graduated Art Center in December of 1990. Welcome to Foose Design.
This custom Barracuda cost well over $500,000 to build.
Other TV shows that'll remain nameless, where you got a goldfish in the back and a dry cleaner or a donut machine or a car that mows the grass. I mean, I want the car to be a car, not a margarita make. I watch it, it's fun, but at the end of the day, I don't want to drive that car. I want this car. I told the guys when we built this car, it's the difference between having a CUDA or the CUDA. This one debuts Friday at the Playboy Mansion. You could buy a new Corvette with what we got in bumpers alone.
You want to know about this car? It's a 70 CUDA, is what it started out as. My goal is to make the car look more like what I would perceive the original designers wanted it to be. All the body lines are made much crisper. We just treat it like a show car would have been back in '69, but then we put all brand new running gear in it, new suspension, larger diameter wheels, and just had some fun with it. I had a girlfriend that had a Plymouth Arrow that was on its last leg. She called me because her car was dying. She says, "Can I get you to do some work on my car?" She was at school, but she was going to be gone for 2 weeks. Yeah. So I went and found this Carmigia, which was a total because it had been wrecked. Yeah. But right before it was totaled, it had been completely restored. It had brand new drivetrain in it and all new interior. And I went to the wrecking yard and I bought a new quarter and a new door. Ended up splicing it all together, putting it all together, and it was basically the first overhaul because I did it by myself in 2 weeks
to surprise somebody.
Yeah. And then I had it sitting right next to her Plymouth Arrow at the shop, which the Arrow, I left it right where she parked it. Yeah. And it was filthy dirty. Came down, she pulls into my truck on the other side of the Gia. She says, "Well, you could have washed it." I said, "Well, actually, I painted it." And I handed her the keys, and she looked at the keys, and I said, "It's not this one, it's this one." And she turned around, she was completely blown away. But later on, we ended up selling the car to Stu, and he gave it to his daughter.
My daughter, it was my daughter's car. Nancy and I drove it across Route 66. Yeah. It was a 66 deal.
I don't think I had a choice. My dad built cars, and I grew up in a house where we had cars in the garage. He was working on cars on the weekends. I just fell in love with that stuff. And my dad would bring home these cases of model kits. I would break into these cases, not knowing that these were cars that my dad wanted to save. He'd come home, be upset with me because I've destroyed them with glue all over my fingers, putting them together. The bug bit me, and still to this day, I love the model kits. I love the real cars. It's just a continuation of my childhood. Just follow your heart. You know, if you like to draw, just draw, and draw what you want to draw. If you like to build models, build what you want to build. It's real easy to build something for somebody else. Now it's your chance. Art Center is your chance to do what you really want to do. There's not a greater natural high in the world than stepping back and looking at what you and a group of guys have just achieved. It's not just a career, but it's a lifestyle. We eat, breathe, sleep, and drink this. This is what we love to do.
Join us next time on TransDesign TV when we uncover the life of an Art Center student